What's going on, everybody? It's me, Brandon, back again with another episode, and today I just want to do a quick video and just talk about collecting video games. So a couple weeks ago I made a video on do I play all my video games, and the short answer was I do, but I never complete all of them. There's some games where I purchase them and then I come home, I try them out, or I'll get sucked in and play a good bunch of them, but I'll never sit down and finish them. Now, for the most part, I try to finish all my games, especially my current generation games, like my Nintendo Switch, my Xbox One, and then my PS4. But there are those few games that kind of just, you try it, you really get into it for maybe a couple hours, and it just doesn't sit right, and you put it back on the shelf. As you may have noticed so far in this video, it looks a little light up here, and there was a handful of filler and just doubles of games I've already had in my original Xbox collection. And as you guys know, I love the original Xbox. It is one of my favorite consoles. The whole 6th generation of consoles is just, it's perfect in my opinion, and I really love the current generation as well. But yeah, so I got rid of a bunch of filler and duplicate titles, and it felt pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. These were games that I would just buy when I would go to my retro game store. I'd pick them up for $1 or $2, or it's a game that I have on my PS3 or my Dreamcast or my PS2 or something like that, and I would just buy it again because I have the HDMI mod for my GameCube. I really like the Dreamcast, so I bought it on that, or stuff like that. It feels really good to get rid of some games I've just been sitting on that I know I won't play, and to just get something back for it. And this is kind of a topic that I've seen from video game collectors on YouTube as well. Is it good to downsize your collection? And I'm gonna say honestly, yeah, it feels great. Now, there are video games that I play all the time, and I'm always on my Nintendo Switch. So what did I do with these games up here? Well, I had a number in my head, and I went to my local video game store, retro video game store, and I sold them, and they gave me the number I wanted, or the number I had in my head. And you know what? I was very comfortable with what they offered me. I thought it was okay. Again, like I said, I got a lot of them in either trades, really cheap deals, or it's just games I have elsewhere. So I had a Marvel vs. Capcom 2 copy for the original Xbox. I love that game. I really do. It's one of my favorite fighting games of all time, and it's one of my favorite games of all time. But I have it on the Dreamcast. I just bought a Dreamcast maybe a month ago, and it came with it. But the best part is that the previous owner had a save with all of the characters, and that saves so much time. If you didn't know, MVC2, it's a pain in the ass to unlock all those characters. And then on my Xbox One, or my original Xbox, I didn't have that save code, or that save, so I'm not going to be grinding when I can just turn on my Dreamcast, or I have it on my PS3, which is the arcade port, so I can go ahead and play all those games, just plop it, or plug in my fight stick and go ahead and play it on my PS3. There's a bunch of stuff like that that I'm very happy to get rid of. This right here is my PS2 collection. I just brought it in because I have all my consoles set up right next to me in this really nice setup. Maybe I'll do a video soon. But I'm probably just going to go put these back where I have all my other PS2 games, because while I like the look, I also like a little bit more shelf space. So as you can see, I just put some little figures here that I'm just promoting or whatever, my little awesome Poochie amiibo, Yarn Yoshi, and then I bought this maybe a week or two ago. I'm really into Star Wars Black Series, so I managed to find a General Grievous, but I do like my Nintendo stuff, and I didn't have a Zelda, but I collect a lot of toys, so we have the awesome, just assault rifle ready Princess Zelda, so I keep that in my collection just because I thought it was pretty funny. So I figured I'd just put her there for this video. But yeah, it feels really good to downsize. So what I did with some of the money I got from all these games, I got the new Yoshi game for the Nintendo Switch, and I'm so excited to play more of it. I played about 3 levels, and I heard there was like an easy issue. Everybody found it pretty easy. I don't know. I played it last night, and I was having a lot of fun with it. I thought it was pretty relaxing. It's simplistic. I love the art style that they try with Yoshi in all the different games. As somebody who really hasn't played too many Yoshi games, I really like this one so far. But yeah, so it's just a quick video. Do I recommend downsizing your video game collection? I really do, because you get all these video games, and when there's newer consoles, like we're already hearing about the PS5 specs and the Xbox One, 2 specs, or whatever that's going to be called, Project Scarlet, and a Switch Pro, and all this other stuff, we're going to need more space for those games. And while I do have my while I do have my OG, oh my god, while I do have my Xbox One X all digital, I do like collecting for certain consoles. So I'm pretty much think I'm on my last few pickups for my original Xbox, and it's kind of nice knowing that I'm not really going to need to purchase anything more for that game. And also with collections and all this other stuff, you can play these games now elsewhere. Like I had a Street Fighter collection on the Xbox. They made that amazing 30th anniversary Street Fighter Edition collection for the Nintendo Switch and modern consoles. So with that being said, I really am curious to see what you fellow collectors do with your collections. Is it okay to downsize? What do you think? Do you just like collecting as much as you can and trying to stash it anywhere you can? I kind of like having room, so any extra room I can get, I'm very happy about that. Same with my collector's editions, like I was mentioning the other night. But that is it for this episode today. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. If you're trying to find me, I'm on various social media as the Wednesdaynator. And if you're not subscribed but enjoyed this content today, please consider subscribing for more upcoming content. Thank you everybody for watching. My name is Brandon, and I will see you all next time.